Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to part 2 of my flea market live hunting, toy hunting footage plus a haul where I put both of this together in a video, but I had to separate part 1 and part 2, and as I filmed this in one go I didn't have a proper introduction, so that's why it's just this voiceover right now. Let's just jump into the part 2 of this video, so have fun watching. Yep. I also picked up another one of these Hitoriko Tamagotchi kinda virtual pets. Maybe you remember I already last time I picked up this one, which is the purple one. Now I picked up the mint or light blue one. They're not rare or anything. You can find them very easy. Like on eBay, they don't go for much, but I think they are just very cute, and now I have 2 of them, so why not? I think they're from 1997. If I'm correct, let's check my list, because I always make a list. 1997, yeah, one of 4 that were existing. Just grabbed this because I think it's very cute. Yeah, this thing, I immediately kind of knew what it was, but there's something else to tell you. Glow friends. That's what immediately came through my mind. I mean, I guess in the video I said glow worm, but there were more insects than just worms. They were these small, glow in the dark toys released from 1982, so around the same time as My Little Pony started. Also was kind of marketed alongside My Little Pony, but more for the younger kids, because it's by Hasbro, but by Play School division of Hasbro back then. And there were these, they were also a cartoon show which aired together with My Little Pony, and also one of the My Little Pony babies has a little glow worm, glow friend thing as an extra in there, so they are kind of interconnected. Yeah, but then I tried to research what is it called, this one, and I couldn't find anything except for 2 pictures. One is from the site, from a website which is kind of the collecting glow friends website, and it's listed there, but it's listed as they don't know if it is a real thing or if it's a fakie. So maybe it is also a fakie, because actually the glow friends, they just were this size figurines, and they nothing with these worm different parts. You can also remove them and interchange them. It's actually quite cute, but if they don't even know if this is a real thing, but it really looks like the face looks really like the real glow friends faces. And there were also other fakies from Glow Friends which looked completely different, and so that doesn't look like a fakie. But if the main collecting Glow Friends website doesn't even know if this is a fakie or not, then who knows? So it's kind of an oddity. So maybe it is a fakie, maybe not. I kind of think it is fakie, but yeah, knockoff toys are also interesting, so why not? Yeah, and in these boxes I also found something else, Star Wars. Yes, I found this thing, which I didn't know the name, but it is one of the Gungan riding animals, and now I know it is called a Kadu, K-A-A-D-U, Kadu, I think it must be pronounced. And this is from the original 1999 episode 1 collection of 3 3/4 inch toys. It actually came with a riding Jar Jar Binks, which unfortunately is missing, but I mean, I probably can get a Jar Jar Binks, right, for putting it on here. And it has this cool action when you push here at this thing on the saddle, then it moves the head a little bit. And of course the legs are moving, but still it can stand, so you can still make it stand. So yeah, the Kadu from episode 1. Then something which I didn't know is worth a lot of money, but I kind of checked them and they kind of are. I just grabbed it because I knew what it is. It's actually not something that I want to collect, but it's this Digivice. Do you remember Digimon? I was a huge Digimon fan. Like back in from around 2000 or 1999, 2000 into 2001 maybe. Later on I was huge into Pokemon and Digimon. From like the anime kind of thing, I was more into Digimon. I was like, it was my jam. I had a lot of Digimon comics, and these Digivices were of course always advertised at the back of the comics, and I always wanted to have one. And it is actually a kind of game in there, so not really like a virtual pet, but something in between a virtual pet that you can also battle with others. So if you connect two Digivices, then you could, I think, also battle. And when they are working, and I don't know if this one's working because I don't have the batteries to put in here, because they are these, I don't know, smaller batteries, these round ones, and I don't have them, so I couldn't put them in here right now. But if this is working, then this is worth a lot of money. I checked on eBay, and the last one in Germany even was sold in July or June for 240 euro. And other ones from the US for around 90 euro or 130 euro, or not euro then, of course, dollar. But hell, I didn't know that these Digimon things are kind of worth a lot of money, because I also had a second Digimon phase in my life. It was around like when I met a lot of my cosplay friends and we started cosplaying a lot of Digimon. And then we got some of, not exactly these, but from there were also like second season and third season Digimon. The Digivices look different, and we had some of them. And not I, but my friend Kiki, and I'm wondering, did she sell them? Maybe she sold them for low prices, because I know some of them were working, and they are apparently a lot of money. I don't know if I keep it, but it's a cool thing to have, especially because I had like a lot of memories with Digimon from two phases of my life. So, and I also picked up this small brush. Which I thought, oh, this looks cute. It must be something mermaid toy themed. And the back of it says Tycho here. And I researched what it was, and really easy came across that Tycho in the early 90s had the rights so to produce Little Mermaid toys. And then I remembered, yes, I had a Little Mermaid doll, like Barbie sized, from Ariel, but it wasn't by like Barbie, it wasn't Mattel, and it was a Tycho one. And there were a lot of different versions, like single releases, long hair releases, and the blue ones I think are either from one of the single releases with just Ariel with very long hair, or from the Whales and Tails. Let's check, is that the right word? Whale of a Tail, with Ariel and one of those, not another dolphin, but like orca whales in there. And this could be one of those, but anyways, it is definitely a Tycho Ariel Little Mermaid brush. Very cute. Kind of getting into collecting the brushes to different toys, but not Barbie. There was also like a Barbie brush, and I'm not into Barbie brushes, they are kind of boring. And yeah, then I also picked up this fakey elephant. And maybe in the video you saw, but wait, it had different hair. Yes, that's because I already replaced the hair, I re-rooted it or re-haired it, whatever you want to call it, and it looks now so cute. I couldn't like resist getting this. This is like, I don't know what company it is. Maybe you remember I picked up in one of my last videos also this one. I also re-haired it. It is the same mold, just smaller. Also the color is a little bit more orangey. This is more pink. And now I have two of them. Replaced the hair in the same colors. Just this one I put like yellow in the front and blue in the back. And this one I put blue in the front and yellow in the back. So now I have these two fakey pony friends elephants. So yeah, the best find actually there was, yes, as you already seen it, there was also a Generation 1 My Little Pony in there. DJ Dance and Prance pony, you move this wheel here, and then can you see that a little bit maybe? And then the tail spins around. And yeah, and collapses with my Star Wars toys. Dance and Prance Pony DJ. I think this one was the dirtiest generation or dirtiest pony ever, like that I found. The dirtiest pony I found ever. It had so much dirt. I mean, none of it is like in like the plastic, so I could get off like nearly all of it. Maybe I have to take another round of cleaning, but like the water afterwards was like brown, like completely brown. It was so, it must have been so dirty, and now it looks very good. And I like, the only bummer is I already have DJ, found it at a convention, but my DJ is missing some hair strands in the front, so maybe I just then take this as my main DJ, and I don't know what I do with my double ponies. Either I customize them or I decide to sell them. Not sure yet, but probably the best find at this booth, together with this Polly Pocket clock, obviously. Yeah, and I also picked up 2 other smaller things here. Again, another Green Army Man toy soldier, which will go up there to my Toy Story collection. I already have 2, but now I found another one, so that's cool. Can't have enough of them. And I picked up this like kitty necklace in super nice pastel colors. It is not belonging to a toy line. I tried to find that out, but probably it is not. I just picked it up because it looks like a candy necklace, and I will probably wear it if I have like super pastel colors. Yeah. Now you think, oh, this is so much, like this must be all of it. This is all like yeah, right. I just put the one here. This is all I picked up from this one vendor. She called me over, said, I have a lot of new things. I have a lot of ponies. Well, there weren't a lot of ponies, to be honest, because there were a lot of fakies. Not a lot, but there were some fakies. Maybe, of course, like she can't like identify which is a fakie and which not. But so, oh my goodness! And then I went, like, I was just at this one flea market, and guess what? I found more. Oh, this is a super old troll. Oh. Is this a Russian? Probably not, but it's kind of the same because it's got a plastic face and it's probably from the 50s. Oh my goodness, this is like super crappy old here. I guess this is too old to be like having ponies in, but oh my goodness, no. which had toys, and I can spot a pony from far away. I just noticed there's like something pink, colorful, and hair, and then I'm always like, pony. And yes, I picked up three other ponies. There, you saw it in the footage. The first one I immediately saw was this Generation 3 pony. It is called Beachberry, and it is super bright pink, almost like, not almost, it's actually neon. The camera doesn't give it justice, especially the hair is super neon, super nice colors. Unfortunately, I can't get off these like dirty dark spots here. It's just not possible to get it out. But okay, I put the hair over here and I just accept it. It is from 2005. Either like this pony was released as a limited edition pony of like first 50 ponies, but they don't differ from the ones that were released a little bit later, because just the packaging was a little bit different, had a glittery sticker on there, or then it was released in the Desert Bright series, so very bright, dazzling ponies. Oh, so cute. Let's put her here. Yes, and I also decided to pick up this little fakie girl, which had like super bad hair. Not just a bad hair day, but let's say the hair was beyond gone. But I decided I would pick that up and use it as a custom to make like cool hair combination, because right now I'm still a little bit hesitant to do rehairs on like real My Little Pony Generation 1s, and that's why I decide to do that with like these elephants and these fakie toys a little bit more, still to practice it. And this one actually has a good body, so it's not one of those like super squishy, I don't know, like Remco fakies or something, which really look ugly. I think this is like, has a partial My Little Pony baby pony mold, and the plastic is really good, or it's not plastic, but you know, this material is really good. Feels like a My Little Pony. Also the cutie mark is cute, just the eyes look like super different. But I rehaired it really cute and I really like it now, so pick this one up. And then the prime find there was this boysenberry pie, or blackberry pie as she was called in the UK, from the Sweet Berry ponies. Unicorn in the gusty pose. They were actually scented ponies, like cherry treats and strawberry, oh my goodness, strawberry surprise, and those ponies were scented on the Sweet Berry ponies, but I don't think that this is still scented. I don't smell anything. And I decided to replace the tail. The hair is like the mane also is not in the very best condition and it's a little bit cut, but I still think it's good enough to keep it. And I had yellow on hand, so the same yellow, and the tail was kind of cut. So as you can see, this is the old tail. This one is still like probably the correct length, or same length as you can see. You can't see. But the other side is like super cut, and this looked so strange, so I decided get it out, just rehair it with the new tail, and it looks perfect now for me. The cool thing about this girl is I didn't have it previously, so new edition, found it at a flea market, and where do I put her? Here, right in the middle, yes. At the same vendor I also picked up my very first Zelf. Zelf is a newer toy line by Moose Toys. I think this one's from 2013. They are these small like elf creatures, but with troll hair. Different colors, different characters. This one's called Vampula, and from the look I always liked those Zelfs. I actually just never found one at a flea market, and yeah, this one is perfect for Halloween. what? This is still not everything. I think I have to like move this to put more stuff here. It's the very first time I ever like found something Care Bear related. And then it's this giant one. Like I would definitely take the rubber small Care Bears. You see, it's Care Bears, but no, but really cute. And I also can't identify if it's vintage or if it's like a newer one, because the tag is cut off. And I'm absolutely not knowledgeable in kind of Care Bears, but I know they are cute. The rest is there, but sadly nothing. If it would be like this size, I would definitely take it. Oh my god, that must be an original Sailor Moon doll. Are they worth something? I know my friend Xenia has a lot of friends too. MCA 1995. I have no idea what this is. Well, this was actually the very first time I found something Masters of the Universe. This is actually Snout Sprout, but he's missing his elephant head, so didn't pick that up. And the other thing is actually Grizzlor. So it's original 80s Masters of the Universe. These figurines are worth quite a lot of money, but not if he's missing his leg. So yeah, didn't pick up Grizzlor as well. But I was happy to find something like this for the very first time. You just saw the things that I picked up are not in there, because then he was like, no, please don't film. It costs extra if you film. So I'm like, okay. But yeah, he had kind of a lot of like 90s Barbies. There were cool Barbies in there. Also like this vintage Sailor Moon figurine. I don't know if they are worth a lot of money, probably, but I didn't pick it up. I'm not a Sailor Moon fan, I never was, so it's like, don't need that. I say that now, and probably next time I pick up a Sailor Moon figurine, I have no idea. But yeah, but he had like a giant, like, let's call it really tub or a box, a really deep box, really like slender but deep. And at the top there was just this toy car, or with a crane on top, and in there were also books. And I was like, oh, is that interesting? It was so difficult to get to the like bottom of that box. But I spotted there were some magazines which looked like kind of toyish magazines from the 90s, something with pets, blah blah pets, or blah blah puppies. I didn't pick that one up because when I looked in there it was like absolutely not familiar to me, but I knew that this is kind of 90s, 80s related, and then I thought I have to dig in that. I completely removed all the stuff. And guess what? At the bottom I found something which was really interesting. I was like, oh, is this Polly Pocket? Is this Polly Pocket? But then I was like, oh, probably it's just Playmobil, because some of the stuff from Playmobil also has these like smaller whatever parts. And it was really difficult to get out because it was stuck at the bottom in between something else. But when I finally got it out, I looked at the bottom of it, and it said Bluebird Toys. And I was like, yes, this is Polly Pocket. I've never seen this one. This is Bluebird Toys from 1995 Disney set. And it is like in very good condition. You can open like the tree house up here, there. And you can open it up like this. And also open it like this. And it's not discolored like this lighter color here. It is supposed to be like this. The only thing missing are the figurines. That's also why I couldn't really identify it at first. I was like, okay, it's Disney. What movie is it? Is it Tarzan? Is it it couldn't be Tarzan because Tarzan is from 1999. This one's 1995. Is it Peter Pan? Something with Lost Boys? No. Is it Jungle Book something? If I had seen the figurines, I would have noticed right away, but I noticed these sunflowers and I was like, well, gosh, sunflowers? It's Pocahontas. Yes, it's Pocahontas. It's the Powhatan home from Pocahontas. Makes also totally sense because Pocahontas came out in 1995. Zack, zack. And it actually came with 4 figurines. Normally, like for me, none of the figurines was in there, also not in the box. With Pocahontas, with John Smith, Kadu, stay. John Smith, Nakoma, Pocahontas' best friend, and Miko. Not in here, but I'm happy to have this. And I also found this McDonald's Barbie in the same tub, which I always wanted to find one of these. I've never found like any. I didn't even know if they were released in Germany, if this was just like a Happy Meal toy from the US maybe. But apparently McDonald's, I don't know, maybe they're still doing it, but back then in the early 90s, each year they released a set of Barbie dolls which resembled one of the Barbies that was also like a real sized Barbie. This one is from 1995. It's based on the Butterfly Princess one, which had like a huge dress with butterflies on it, same as this one here. And it had this wand that you can, maybe it was with magnets, but it could direct the butterfly. And this Barbie, like in the plastic, it has like glittery parts, and this one has hair. I was like, didn't these Barbies like have like molded hair, like just plastic? Yes, the ones from the very early 90s. so 1992, 1, 3, whatever, they had like also molded hair, and I think these ones look a little bit cooler even than this one, but this one from 1995, and yeah, I mean, they're not worth a lot, you know, you can get them for €2 on eBay. But I was so happy to find one, so, and guess what? Together, this Polly Pocket set and her, €3.30. Actually, he wanted like €5, and I was like, oh, €4. And then I was digging through my like money, and I just got out like €3.30, and he was like, that's okay. So I got a Polly Pocket set for €3.30 because this one then maybe more or less for free, whatever. But I'm happy to have one of those now. Okay, this was actually from this flea market, and the next day, the Sunday, I went to one of the bigger ones, which, I mean, this is also a big one, but the other one is like the real big one where I found already a lot of ponies. Maybe you remember like when I found ponies of each generation, or when I found those big Polly Pocket sets. This one. It was such good weather, and I was walking there and walking around, and I got more and more frustrated because I didn't find anything. Yeah, that can also happen. A huge flea market, when it's the same vendors over and over again, and I already got all the ponies from them, then there's no ponies and nothing else. I just picked up a fabric. A My Little Pony fabric, and I already sewed myself like this cool little crop top out of it, stamp collar, and a little bit like looser here, but with the sleeves. It is a Generation 4 My Little Pony fabric with Rainbow Dash, Applejack, and Twilight. Which way around is it? Twilight Sparkle. And it's just a simple jersey fabric. I also want to make like a mask out of it. And that was the only thing I picked up. It was 50 centimeters, so that's enough for a small top. I still have something left. Although like the day before I got so much stuff here, yeah, and then I just picked up this, and I was like kind of a little bit frustrated. Not really like, because I was happy about the fabric and I was happy about the things I got the day before, but you know, you're kind of a little bit Then I decided to go to my super local flea market, which the last times I didn't have any luck, so I actually didn't want to go there. But then I decided, okay, it's already late in the, like, I don't know, what was it, around 11 or something. I usually like to go like early to the flea markets, and I was really early at this big one, but still there was nothing. And then I came late to my small local flea market, and the last row that I went, like, I was like eyeing from far away something. I have no footage of it, because when I saw it, I wasn't sure if it, because it's nothing that I'm actually collecting really. But when you're into this girls' toys, vintage community thing, and you're researching, and then you find stuff, and you're kind of already like you're accumulating a lot of like knowledge, and you kind of know what dolls look like what. And from far away, when I spotted these two, they were not looking this cute. I can show you what they looked before. Like, okay, this looks like a PJ Sparkles pet maybe, and yeah, she's definitely a Little Miss doll. Okay, this was the first time I ever then went away from this, and I just researched them on just quickly on eBay. This is a PJ Sparkles, because she has at her leg or her shoe, like it says Twinkles. I will show you them to you in detail just in a minute. And yes, it is a PJ Sparkles. Oh my goodness. This freaking Kadu Gangan riding thing. Can you please stay there? It's a PJ Sparkles Twinkle. It's not a PJ Sparkles pet, because actually PJ Sparkles is a big doll, like a really big doll with like plastic legs and everything, which had different parts that lit up, like for example her bow lit up and different other parts, earrings and stuff like that. And then there were PJ Sparkles pets, which were more like really like plush pets, and she's like a mixture. She has a doll face but a plush body, and these really cute colors, pink and yes, she is complete. And then I thought, okay, let's just try find out what she is. And she is she is missing a lot of her clothes obviously, but she is a wee little Miss Ballerina, and I recognize this because of those laces here and because of the makeup. She was wearing like a potato sack, something self-made, and in the rest of the box there was nothing else that resembled those. It was just self-knitted doll clothes in there. But I asked them, how much do you want for these two? And she was like, well, €3. Okay, if she had said maybe 10 or something, then I wouldn't have gotten them. But for €3, and when I recognized the toy, and I recognized the toy line, and immediately when I saw her face, I knew this is a little miss, and I knew this is something PJ Sparkles, then I get it. And I cleaned them very well. I did her hair. She has the same hair structure as Lady Lovelocks, because she's also from the same era, a little bit later. She's from 1990, but the Little Miss dolls were produced from 1988 on, so I'm Mattel. And PJ Sparkles has different hair, more like pony hair, but also not quite like pony hair. And her hair is like in a really super good condition, honestly. And she also works, because you know what? Ta-da! She lights up, her heart lights up. You can't see that on camera, but it's even like rainbow behind there. Also, her here the edges of these ruffles are rainbow, and I cleaned everything I could. It was kind of difficult because you can't just throw her in the washing machine because of, you know, the electric in there, and also of the hair, because of the hair. But I think I managed to really restore her really well, especially because of her bangs. It's kind of an odd situation, because she's supposed to have these colorful bangs, and they are like bang size, like, but underneath there's also long hair, and in between this bang situation there's also long hair. So the only thing I could do is then roll it up like a 50s hairstyle, and put the rest of the long hair into that ponytail here. And she has these two pigtails. She just had one of these hair ties left, but I cut it in two, so I made it two, so they're not as fluffy as they're supposed to be. But now I could do her original hairstyle. I washed her clothes. She is just so. Probably I keep her for now. Where can I put her? Here? Yep. And with her, I'm not sure. The interesting thing is, when I washed her, like warm water removed all the dirt and everything, I was like, oh no, I have removed those laces and the makeup and her little star, not star, her little heart in her face. And then I read online, yeah, those just appear by putting like it in cold water. And it actually isn't working really well with cold water, but I put her in my fridge, and then those red laces and the makeup came back. So it is like a heat and cold changing toy kind of thing. Put her here. Is she able to stand? Not really well, to be honest. She of course is missing like everything. Her shoes, her top, her like ruffles at the shoulders, another ruffle at the skirt, and a crown and a necklace and everything. So, just want to show you what she is actually supposed to look like. Here you can see it. And the PJ Sparkles packet looks like this. So she's supposed to have bangs, but it was so difficult to restore the bangs. Was that everything? I guess yes. Is it focused on me or is it focused on PJ Sparkles? So this is my giant toy haul over 2 weekends of different flea markets, and I hope you had like fun going through all of this with me. It was a little bit of life hunting, a little bit of putting like the stuff here, and I'm beyond thrilled how much cool stuff I found, and I can't wait to go to the next flea market. And I have to say, I am really privileged that I'm living here in Berlin where flea markets are open. Of course, we're still in the middle of a big worldwide pandemic, and Corona is also like a topic here, of course, and the numbers are climbing again here, so I don't know how long this will be possible. So please, whatever you're doing, going out toy hunting or shopping, and wear your mask, like keep the distance, and let's hope that one day all over the world we can do whatever we want to do, go to conventions, go to flea markets, and travel again, because like all of my travels this year have been cancelled, like all of my Disneyland and yeah, trips have been cancelled. So but this is like the thing I'm into right now. And if you can't go to flea markets, then look at your like local bidding sites or auction sites or pickups. I don't know. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Do the best in this situation. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Maybe again like a cosplay related one, because I've done a lot of vintage toy stuff lately. See you then, real soon. May the force be with you. May the force be with you. Bye.